What's up, fam? It's Mr. Maniac, formerly known as Hellcat J.
What up, guys? This is Randy, president of Illustrious. So today, we got a little mission today.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of raining, but that shit ain't stopping us. We got a mission today. Mr. Fly over here got a little car. There's been a little incident for some time now. So we got to go get some rescue to that shit. So explain what we got going on today.
So most of y'all know me. I was American Muscle for a long time. Then I converted to German, but that doesn't mean I forgot about the other school of performance, JDM. I have actually an 05 G35 that I'm building into a fully purpose drift car. And the motor blew in 2023. I was just out clowning, doing some donuts in an empty parking lot, and I blew the bottom end of my motor, and it's been sitting at my dad's house ever since. And much to his detest, we're finally building it. So I got a few parts here I want to show you guys. I got a Brom bucket seat, Chase Bays Hydro, Z1 angle kit and steering rack spacer, and a new Z1 clutch. Aside from that, I'm getting brake lines put in for the Hydro, getting a custom like deep dish steering wheel. So yeah, it's going to be a fully purpose drift car. So we should be taking that out probably by mid-April. That's my goal.
Fuck yeah, yeah. So we gonna push this back inside the car. We gonna hop in the truck. We gotta get a tire.
Yeah.
And we gotta get a tarp. So we got two things that we gotta get. Oh, and straps.
I have them all in my crib.
I have straps too.
Okay.
So
yeah, we're heading out to JDM Engine Depot in Bellville, where I secured a new VQ for my G35. So we're gonna go pick that up and drop it off in my mechanic today.
Bet. So next clip, be in the car. Stuck in traffic. We are, let's see how far we are. About 18 minutes away. Got Jay right there.
Yeah, I called them up. They're prepping my engine. I'm gonna throw it in the back of the truck and bring it to my mechanic.
Hell yeah. So we also got the straps back there, tire back there. Thinking about already what we even gonna do with the reveal. We already thinking about what we gonna do, where we're gonna do it, and stuff like that. So definitely, even if you guys have locations and stuff, that's definitely also drop it down below, because you know we'll always have recommendations taken into consideration, basically. But yeah, so are you excited? So what's the real game plan?
So
are you doing track? You doing drifting?
No, so this car is going to be a fully dedicated drift car. I already have the M4 to do the road course type of track. This is just a sliding drift beast. You know, I want to turn it into a drift missile and essentially dedicate that car to Englishtown and drifting wherever I can. So my plan is get her up to speed. Should be, you know, first week of April or so, she should be ready. And then I want to book a few private days with East Coast Drift School, because I know how to slide, but I want to learn how to transition and
do it properly.
Do it properly. I want proper instruction with a proper instructor, and yeah, I feel like that'll probably be the best course of action. And then once I'm ready, I can start going to the Club Loose events. So yeah, man, it's just going to be a dedicated drift build, and then eventually, you know, later down the line, when this VQ blows up, if it blows up, we can do something even crazier, like a LS swap, which I really wanted to do originally. But
Yes, sir.
But eventually, I mean, let's see how long we can get out of this VQ motor. It's a JDM motor from JDM Engine Depot. You know, low mileage, because I just learned from my boy Randy over here that you can't have a car over 75,000 miles in Japan before they make you turn it in, which is crazy. But works out for me because I got a engine that has like 55,000 miles on it. It's still a baby, you know. So I'm excited, man. You know, that I bought that car in 2022, blew the motor in 2023, and it's been sitting for 2 years. And, you know, I had thoughts selling it. I even bought an LS, but then wind up selling it because I needed money. And I was this close giving up on the car. But then, you know, I was like, dude, I already have this suspension. I have like ISR coilovers and BC Racing coilovers and ISR suspension parts. Like, I'm already mostly there. All I need is the stuff I showed you guys in the back, plus the new motor, and I'm ready to drift. So I was like, okay, let's save up, let's stack some money, let's get what we need to, and just get into the drift scene as cheaply as possible. So all over, I mean, the car cost me like 5 G's. The new motor is like 14. It's like everything is it'll be like 8K deep, and I'm ready to drift, essentially, which isn't bad.
Honestly, that's not fucking bad to begin. Like, you guys, we have to always understand, like, you don't have to start with the fastest car. Starting actually with the fastest car and the best build, you know, by book, looks good.
Yeah.
But in reality, once you get out there and, you know, you can't even pass first gear because it's spinning tires and you're just constantly rotating. You don't even know what to do. You don't understand how to handle that much power.
I mean, that's one thing I think, you know, about me, that I'm very patient, right? And I'm willing to take the steps from A to Z to get good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to rush I'm not trying to buy a fully fledged, you know, Formula One drift car, you know, fully built. Like, the fact that we're building it on our own, and I'm starting with a low power motor and then eventually adding power, I feel like it's just like a natural progression, which is the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's the right way to do it. I could hop into my 600 horsepower M4 and go tear it up. Well, first of all, that car is expensive. I don't want to fuck it up. And two, you know, like, you learn more from a lower power car because it's more momentum and movement based rather than just straight power sliding.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So
that's exactly what I was just saying too. Yeah, 100%. It's the same concept as, you know, the newcomers of the bikes. I personally don't know. I don't personally ride bikes, but I know what it takes, and I know the art and the, you know, the clean mindset that you have to have as soon as you get on that bike, because it's life or death. But there's people, you know, they do those the power wheelies, where it's like, oh, they ripping 100 on a wheelie, but it's like, that's not the best, actually. Really.
No, it's not. And, you know, I used to race motorcycles, and, you know, this is the first time in my life in 15 years, which I haven't had a bike, but I am buying one soon. 2 weeks, mark my words. But I started with like a cruiser, and then I eventually built up to sport bikes, and I made the mistake of buying like a 900cc Ducati for my second bike, and guess what? I macked. I flipped. You know, I grabbed too much front brake and I high-sided, and that I got hurt pretty bad, you know. So especially with the motorcycles, you gotta start slow, and any bozo can go fast in a straight line. That's what I say. But the real art of motorcycles is to hit them curves, and the only way you learn how to do that is the track.
Yeah, 100%. With anything. That's why it's just like, anything that you really do in the world, you gotta start off small. You can't always just go straight big from the get. Always gotta start off small. So definitely, it's gonna be a good improvement on this year's season. Got a lot of guys coming out, starting to take this a little bit more serious and not just, you know, just fooling around on the weekends.
I'm kind of tired of the car meets. You know, they're fun here and there when you got nothing to do, but like this summer, especially because I'm so busy, I work like 6 days a week. I'm in school again for my master's. This summer, my weekends are going to be very concise. It's going to be track days, 90% of my weekends. So,
100%. So, yeah. So on that note, next clip be us picking up this motor. What up, you guys? So we are here now in this fucking dope ass warehouse filled with cars.
We had JDM
motors.
Engine Depot in Bellville. Shout out to them for providing low mileage JDM engines. That's my VQ right there. And we're about to load her up. Man is a pro.
Hell yeah.
Man
Hell
is
yeah,
a pro.
Gracias, papillo.
He did that like he does it for a living.
You think he does? Get the straps. All right, we got her all up, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Strapped up. She ain't going nowhere now.
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
get it. Next stop we will be going to is to drop this motor off to the mechanic. So let's get this out of here because this fucking rain is sucks, dude. So we are now back at Jay's cribbo in the little garage where the little demons hide. Waiting for mechanic. Mechanic had to run out, do some things. So we'll see him probably around like 7. It's currently 5 o'clock, according to my watch, my Rolly. So about 2 hours. So we just gonna hit the sim rig maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But this guy does have, you know, obviously the Beamer here. So we were thinking, might as well do a little co-star while we here.
Why not? Love hearing it.
Right? So start this thing up, dude. This thing sounds so good. It looks so good inside of here too. This thing is so loud. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Shit, my guy. Sounds good in there, especially with the the echo in here. Yo, it looks good in here, dude. Now with the lights and shit.
Yeah, man.
The green. So you got a little obsession for green.
Yes, sir.
Green means go.
Green means go. Green means money.
Hell yeah, dude. This thing is fucking sweet as shit, dude.
Yep. So my plan for this girl this summer is I'm going to throw some Cup 2s on her and hit the road course a couple times. And just enjoy her, bring her to meets and shit. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Eventually, though, I'd like to do a whole new face. Change up the whole face. Y'all see. Next year. Y'all see.
So yeah, with that being said, we're going to hit the sim for a little bit. Just do a little bit of recording on there, not too much, because I figure you guys don't probably want to watch us play on the sim too much. But if y'all do, let us know, because maybe we start a little live stream, because, you know, we do kind of need to get our streaming numbers up soon. Not going to say too much upon why we need to get our streaming numbers up, but definitely be a smart idea. So let us know if that would be something you guys would be interested in. But yeah.
Yeah, this car's too fast.